please, bro, like and comment on this video, please, bro. I'm desperate. I'm on my knees. I'm on my knees. I'm on my knees, bro. Please. Yeah, sir. You too. We better find out how racist these white people are. Let's get to this shit, bro.
I'm gonna say if you live in America.
And before this video even starts, bro, I feel like everyone is a little bit racist. That's just a fact. And if you say you're not, then I feel like you're lying just a little bit. Cause like everyone is just a tad bit racist, bro.
And you were born
Like even black people, bro, I feel like they could be racist and shit like that.
here and you're grown up and you're 50 plus. Good luck if you're below 5.
How racist are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
Racist? Oh.
Oh my god.
Be honest.
How racist are you on a scale from 1 to 10?
I'd like to say 10, but I think
Yo, bro, not an ounce of melanin in her. Yo, like the only black is her headband right now. Of course she was gonna say that shit. So, don't worry, guys. I'm with you guys.
white, I can't say that.
So, okay, no, 10 means like super racist.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around.
I hate everybody equally.
That's cap, bro. She knew what she was saying, dog. Yo, this is what I'm talking about.
I thought it was the other way around.
I hate everybody equally.
I hate everybody equally. This is the shit I respect. Yo, she's keeping it at 100. She's keeping it 100. I'm the same way. I hate everybody equally too.
How racist are you?
0.
0. The type of family I come from, the type of people I'm around a diverse, family, people and things like that. So no.
Not racist at all.
Yeah, no. I wouldn't say so.
How racist are you?
Between a 3 and 4 of
Okay.
racist?
I would say 4.
4,
Alright, bro. Hear the honesty come in. These people are genuinely honest.
just because I think that there are things that I'm ignorant to, so it's not that I.
But I feel like the worry is, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Maybe some people aren't racist, but I feel like people are like afraid because they might get judged from other people.
sit here to be
That's why they say
racist,
they're 0. But like, bro, everybody's a little bit racist. You gotta be real.
but I think that there's just things that I still need to learn.
Like, I definitely feel like I could have better thoughts, like the initial thoughts, and like try to unlearn a lot of things, so.
I'm a 1 due to accidental racism.
Now, give me an example of accidental racism.
I'm Filipino, and sometimes I will mistake some people for like different Asian races.
For me, because I
Dang, but that's not even. Alright, bro. I guess that's racism. Cause I be doing that shit. Yo, like I can't even tell my sisters apart. I'm gonna be so real. I can't even tell them apart.
Asian, I definitely will acknowledge, like, there are times where I'm like, damn, like, my people really be doing this.
Growing up in like an Asian household, it's more like,
Damn, that motherfucker Asian. Yo, he look. I could see in his eyes, but man, that egg-shaped head, and he don't even got an ounce of melanin in him. I thought he was Caucasian.
against each other. It was always just like, oh yeah, if you're
Oh, and
Chinese.
he got a full beard. I never seen an Asian with a full beard like that. Yo, this guy is 1 and 1.
Then you're like cheap with like money, but you have money. Korean, then
Oh yeah,
you're gonna
no,
be
those are stereotypes, bro, which is very true. We are pretty cheap. I'm gonna be so real.
someone that's just kind of like put yourself above everyone else, super stuck up.
In my Vietnamese household, I feel
Vietnamese, we gotta stand up for that.
like Vietnamese people, they're a little bit more judgy, and so everywhere you go, there'd be things like they would point out, and so that's why I started noticing that too.
Well, sometimes I'm making joke of myself as
That's
being
true.
an Asian. I can do this, right? Something there was a bad driver I see. I'm just saying. I think she is a female Asian driver. I can say because myself is that.
How racist are you on a
Dang,
scale
that shit. Yo, I don't know, but that shit fits for my mom. Yo, she cannot part for shit. I don't know if it's because of the Asian genes or like female hormones or something like that, but yo, she can't really part. But then again, my stepdad can't either, so.
1 to 10.
Towards my own race,
Probably like a 5.
Who's your own race?
I'm Asian and white, so those are the 2 races I usually pick on.
Damn, she hella pretty.
Latinx. I was born in Mexico. Like sometimes I meet other like Latinx people and they tell me like some situation. I'm just like, oh yeah, that's such a Mexican thing.
How racist are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
She gonna say
What's your
0.
number?
Consciously, I want to say 1.
I mean, I would say like a 1.
Come on.
Probably like 1.5.
On a
Well,
scale
that's
of
the
1
most-
to 10, how racist are you?
1.
You're confident in that number?
Yes.
I feel like saying 1 is almost ignorant of all the unconscious biases that I probably carry.
Yeah,
So
but if you're a 1, you could say you're...
I try to actively work to be a 1.
1, ideally. 1.
So what does that mean?
Hopefully not
Is he
anything.
more racist?
Actually, probably around that too.
How racist are you?
Probably 2.
Come on, bro. You know he's not a 2. Look at that fucking mustache. That bitch screaming racist. Yo, you might as well write racist on him.
Was pretty broad-minded, and she made us broad-minded. We had plenty of contact with everybody. There was Hispanics and colored people and
that's good though, bro.
Oriental people, and I know the words are all changed now, so everyone gets pissed about their little things.
How racist are you on a scale from 1 to 10?
I hope I'm not a 10. I feel like that's a question for other people, not for me.
Have you ever said or done something racist?
I'm sure I have. Like microaggressions are a part of life, and I have.
What's a microaggression?
I mean, just saying things that you don't understand in the moment that can be harmful or hurtful or perpetuate stereotypes.
What's the most racist thing you've ever done?
Maybe just like move to the other side of the room when I see someone, or just like have like a racist thought in my head.
Oh my god, that's crazy. See, bro, I genuinely never did that shit, bro. In my life, I never did that shit. Not because of the way somebody looks, but I would distance myself if they're acting a certain way, bro. Like, it's mostly kids too. Like, if I'm anywhere in public, bro, when I used to take public transportation, and there's just a lot of kids, bro, nobody the race, right? I'm not trying to deal with that because I already know the type of timing they're better be on. They're better be on some like nut shit. So I'd rather stay away, like far away from that.
And I'm just like, oh, why did I think that,
On a scale of 1 to 10, how racist are you?
Factually, Black people do not have the structural power in the United States to be racist.
Racism comes from people in power in a position to have authority against those that do not have that power and that authority. Someone who identifies with the minority community, it is not possible for me to be racist. So I believe that to an extent.
I mean, is it racist to like be racist to racist?
I actually don't believe that Black people can be racist.
I don't know, bro. Like, there's still a couple of hesitant moments around like white people, especially. I'm predicting how their behavior will be because of the color of their skin, which is like definitely racist.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Anybody can be racist. I'm so tired of hearing this argument. Anybody can literally be racist, no matter what skin color. I'm not saying you should be. You definitely shouldn't be, but like literally. Anyone, like, they could possess hate in their heart. They could really feel hatred toward a certain race. That shit possible.
But it's like, it's a reaction rather
but
than
I feel like for Black people, they're probably less likely because they're more they're like understanding of how that shit feels, so they wouldn't do that. That's what I would hope, at least.
those people, it's like, I hate that those people probably hate me. So, yeah.
Because I grew up around a lot of Latinos and Blacks, and they always told me, they were all like, yeah, white people's the enemy, and we should avoid them, and I always just had that kind of mindset,
I realized that the anger was hurting me more than anyone else around me, so it just took a lot of self-reflecting, figuring out where that anger was coming from.
Oh my god, that's some real
just learning to
shit.
control it better.
Hella philosophical, bro. He hella philosophical, bro. Philosophy and shit like that. Like, bro, sometimes I just peep, yo, am I really mad at you or am I mad at myself? Yeah. That's how I think sometimes though. Like, am I really mad at you? I don't think I'm really mad at you. I think I'm more so mad at myself and I'm projecting. Yeah.
There are natural biases, especially when, you know, you like are a person of color because you, in essence, want to protect yourself, and there's a lot of things that have happened to you and people you know.
But I would say that I feel like I am very biased sometimes, or that I group people and I like kind of go along with stereotypes.
A black person can be racist to a Hispanic person. A black person could be racist to Pacific Islander. I can still be prejudiced and hurt somebody, so I have to be aware of that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I've been saying. Yo, I'm not trying to be rude, but she does look like the Joker, bro. I swear. Yo, I'm really not even trying to be rude, but she came in like... She came in this bitch looking for Batman. Oh my gosh, like, yo. I'm not even trying to be mean, but damn, bro, she really... I can't even tell this shit's on purpose.
Go with a 4 just because of ingrained shit. Lived in a small town, moved to the big city, and learned a lot, so.
How racist are you?
Maybe like a 5.
I feel like
That's crazy.
5 is a safe number for anyone to start at, and then you can work yourself.
I think that everyone's really, really biased.
Yo, but what is
so I'd probably
50%?
say
Yo, what is 50% racist though? Like, what does that even mean? Like, what does that?
5 or 6.
I think we're all racist, given the society we live in and the way racism is ingrained in us.
There's a lot of shit that I learned consciously and subconsciously that takes a while to know that is happening, and then a while to really undo what's happening.
I was raised by like Catholic white parents. I can't help that, like as a child, I learned certain things that like now living in a very progressive city, I would like highly disagree with.
What's the most racist thing you've ever done?
I used to work retail, and my managers on the walkie would like tell me to customer service certain people, like on the walkie. Like their descriptions were just cringe. Like.
And you like participated?
Yeah.
Brother.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how racist are you?
The furthest negative that you could possibly believe in.
I don't think I'm racist at all.
Come the
I'm
fuck
gonna go for
on.
0, but I do think sometimes, like, if we're not aware, casual racism occurs.
So I don't really notice
I don't
people's
believe that
color
shit,
or
bro.
really hold any judgments.
Some people just like have like a culture and like a way of
Yeah,
thinking,
she
but they don't
pretty
realize they're
too.
playing into like stereotypes.
I think a lot of people have some type of like internalized racism, so I don't think anyone is really like a 0.
How racist are you?
Intentionally racist, I would say 0. There have been moments where I've said something ignorant and was corrected. One of my friends at the time was like Egyptian, and I like made an assumption that like one of her gods were a cat. She just didn't respond well to that.
I feel like you should reevaluate your number, maybe.
What did she?
I feel like
What did she say again?
Egyptian
What
said
number?
something intentionally
racism.
What number did she
say
say?
0. There have been
Oh.
moments where I've said something ignorant and was corrected. One of my friends at the time was like Egyptian, and I like made an assumption that like.
See, I don't think that's like. I don't think that's racist though, but obviously I'm not in the room. I think that's just ignorance. Like she probably just dumb as rocks. That's probably why she said that shit. But I don't think it was racist. Like half of the time, I don't think it's racist. I just think people aren't educated. They just dumb as fuck. That's why it's our job to educate them, right? Now, if you say that shit once and you let that shit happen again, then we might get in a fight or something, bro. But for the most part, it's really just ignorance because they're not really taught. Like, they're really just not taught shit.
One of her gods were a cat. She just didn't respond well to that.
I feel like you should reevaluate your number, maybe.
Oh no.
How racist are you?
I try my best to be close to the 1-2 range. Sometimes stereotypes will pop up in my head. That used to make me feel really guilty that I like would think these stereotypes. But then I learned that like being anti-racist isn't just like not having any prejudices. It's in fact recognizing when they pop up and dismissing them and knowing like that isn't true, that's just a stereotype, that's just a prejudice.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how racist are you?
But I think everyone has that internalized biases, so I'd say I have to say I'm maybe a 2.
Maybe a 2.
or 3?
3. I will give myself a 3.
A 3? Because I'm not
Valid.
active enough with it? Wherever you grew up, like you kind of, I'm not gonna say like you can't help it, but you're kind of fed things when you're little.
That
I'm
is
not
also
perfect.
true though. That is also true where you grew up and like the environment. Yo, like if I was in like like in the country area with like hella white people and shit like that, I feel like I would probably just grow up to be racist as well. That's why this ties back to my point about the educated part. Like some people are just not educated. Like hence like if you were in an environment where like bro racism is just normalized, like they gonna treat that shit normal, right? Like me, I live in like Pennsylvania, so it's pretty diverse and shit like that. So I don't know, bro. It's like I really have no reason to hate another race. I feel like I was just never taught that. I don't know, bro.
Nobody's perfect.
And I recognize that I am a white person and I have a lot of white privilege and I've benefited a lot in my career and in the world from the color of my skin. And I can't say that I haven't like at some points enjoyed reaping the rewards of the colors of my skin.
Growing up in a small town that was predominantly white, I think there's a lot of unconscious bias to be mitigated and caring more about seeming like you're a bad person rather than just like genuinely being a good person, whether you get credit for that or not.
What's the most racist thing you've done?
I don't know if it's like me being racist, but it's like me being in the face of racism and being racist back. So I was in Turkey in 2020 during like China virus, and people wouldn't let me on public transportation because they thought I was Chinese, so I would just tell them I'm Korean. I would just pick a different race whenever. Like, I was like, konnichiwa, I'm Japanese, and they'd be like, all right, come on in, you know? So.
What?
You were playing on their racism.
Yeah.
What's the most racist thing that's happened?
What? Wait, so Turkey don't fuck with Chinese people? That's crazy. I'm not even Chinese, but bro, and I agree with this point. Like, I'm not gonna say some racist shit, but if somebody wanna say if they want to say some Asian stereotypes to me, I'm gonna say some other stereotypes to them, bro. I'm gonna be so real. I'm not gonna come in that shit just like saying some words I shouldn't be saying, of course, but yeah, if they want to talk about stereotypes, I'm gonna be talking about stereotypes too. I'll be so real.
To you? I've been called a wetback.
Flat out been called the N-word.
How'd that make you feel?
Hurts.
That's so that's fucked up. Like with the heart out, that's fucked. Like the worst I've been called was probably like Jeremy Lin, bro. But I don't even take that shit as an insult because Jeremy Lin really the GOAT. We love Jeremy Lin. He really the GOAT. Like he really, like the thing he done for the Asian community in basketball, bro. He really the GOAT. So how can I hate if somebody call me Jeremy Lin? I'm getting buckets for real.
Just be judged immediately off of the color of my skin.
Like when I was a kid, like the neighbors used to not play with me because I was black, and they would play with my brother because he was light skinned.
What can people do to dismantle their own racism?
That's a personal journey. As a black man, I'm not here to educate you, but there's plenty of resources out there. I always say, look.
Yo, this is what my friend said. This is what my friend said. He's black, right? He'll tell you like not to say the N-word, but it's really not his job to like force you to not say it, because you're gonna say it regardless, right? At the end of the day, he can only tell you it's wrong, but if you're gonna say it, then you're gonna say it. Ain't much he can do about it.
Word in moments
wise words from the
you feel
GOAT.
uncomfortable, lean into that. Ask yourself why.